Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Hanging with Mangg. Another week gone by. Another week through September. Another week closer to October. Oh boy. We're playing a little Destiny 2 here. Because this is mostly what I've been playing lately. Having quite a bit of fun with it. You know, a lot of catching up for someone to do at this point in time if you start playing Destiny 2. But still, there's plenty of fun to be had. You know, it's not a rat race. I mean, there is the PvP mode, which I'm still a little unclear on as to how it incorporates your gear into the mode. It seems like if you go into a PvP mode and you get killed by a guy, it shows you their item level, seeming to imply that it matters. But I mean, I've only done a few PvP matches, and there was one that I kind of stomped, and then there's been a couple that I've gotten stomped, so, you know, it seems like not really perfectly balanced. I don't know. I'm not really playing this game as a PvP game, but it's nice that it has it, I suppose. Alright, Durden. Quick hello is better than no hello. But yeah, it kind of just makes me wish that I would have gotten into, like, Destiny when that was going on, and this when it first came out and stuff. I recall, I think, playing, like, the beta, some sort of beta for Destiny 2, and I was just like, yeah, this isn't my thing. I'm not sure what my thoughts were. That video might still exist. Yeah, so and I've got some friends that are playing it, and we're learning together and all that, so not too shabby. But this week on this channel we had Baldur's Gate 3, plenty of that going on. That's going to continue to go on. And Two Brothers Play, we're probably going to finish Baldur's Gate 3 this week. If not on Wednesday, then definitely on Saturday. And I've also been uploading Battletech, which has been a lot of fun, even if it's pretty ball-busting hard at times, and is only going to get harder. And that's where that's at. haven't really been recording much of anything outside of, you know, continuing to record BattleTech here and there. Just like all my work energy is going towards exploring series. Do we have an idea of what we're doing after Baldur's Gate? We've been kind of mentioning it. Possibly going back to Archipelago, because we both like randomizers and the various games on there. There was a mention of doing a game called Stolen Realm, which is another kind of like co-op tactical RPG. Where you control 6 characters divided up between up to 6 players. So we would each have 3 of those. But I don't know if we want to dive right into another tactical turn-based thing. So we'll see. Possibly Factorio again, because I love it. We still need to play Anno at some point. Things like that. We, you know, have not yet completely decided, but we'll get there. Unless you have any suggestions. But anyways, what you want? Lego to try Sea of Stars. I have strongly recommended it to him. And now that he's actually finished his playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, I'll reiterate it. He doesn't tend to buy that many games, but that is definitely one to get. But yeah, so a lot of work this week, no doubt about it. I think last Hang with Mangg, I said that I was done with 18 scripts, I think, what I said. Now I'm done with all 29. And I have started the process of recording all 29. So the plan was to write all of them, then record all of them, and then edit all of them. So doing it in just bunches like that. So far, I've recorded 5 of them. I haven't gotten any of the really long ones yet, but they're coming. So I think my goal of having them all recorded by the 25th is still kind of on track. I basically have to record about 2 every day until then if I want to get it done. Which is, or an average of 2, I should say. It's doable. Not always going to be fun, but alright, Durden. It's doable. So I would say, for the most part, things are still on track for this October cavalcade of SCPs. Once we hit that last week of September, though, I won't be working on other videos. So, last week of September, first couple weeks of October, I'll be able to get a lot of editing work in to round it all off before hopefully having a couple weeks in October to myself. Or back to the grind in November. I think it'll probably overall be worth the effort, I think, hopefully, but that doesn't mean I'll want to do it again. And I think it was funny that, like, a few weeks ago, I was saying how I didn't want to do an audiobook of Dracula because it was 15 hours, and that would just be too much work, it wouldn't be worth it. But, you know, that would be a lot of work. Generally, for something like that, I estimate it to be like the finished product takes twice the amount of hours to make. So it would take me like 30 hours to put together, give or take. That's a lot for one video. Amidst October, where I always try to do like multiple extra videos. Had I broken it up into, like, parts, yeah, maybe that could have worked. But I don't know if people would have really liked that as being my October thing. Whereas I think a lot of people will really like the ABCs of death. So yeah, this week I put out a video for 40K about an overview of Imperial worlds, all the different Imperial worlds out there. Fun video. I mean, it's never really going to be cream of the crop for viewership, I don't think, but fun to work on. And this week I worked on another Red Tape SCP from Rounderhouse and Ralliston. Kind of similar to Memento Mori. Just taking a look at some 05 council members, kind of humanizing them a little bit. Shit. And so next week back to 40k, and that will be the last 40k video for quite some time. Quite a bit of time. I don't know what it is, but it'll be for quite a while. Yeah, I feel a little bad for ditching 40k like that for a whole month. But that was always kind of going to be a possibility. Like, to me, if I do bigger SCP things, multi-parters, 40k kind of gets tossed aside a little bit for now. Yeah. I'm feeling better this week compared to last week. I think last week was really just the brunt of the exhausting work of just writing until I go to sleep, getting up, writing more, you know, just non-stop. So, recording isn't really as difficult. It doesn't require any thought, really, so it's just time. And then editing, yeah, editing will be annoying. But like I said, when I'm getting to the editing part, I won't have to work on other videos, so... yeah. I guess it's just kind of like something I can kind of be proud of, I guess, you know? I don't normally feel that way. But it was just like this... obviously, we're a long way from being done, but this monumental project that I was just like randomly, yeah, you know, I could do that. And then here we are, and it's like, this is a real possibility. Like, who the fuck would ever really do this? What other YouTube channel do you know, run by one person, puts out 30 videos in a month? Scripted, not... I mean, I put out 365 videos a year, every year on this channel, but that really doesn't count. Am I enjoying Baldur's Gate more as a co-op or solo experience? Probably co-op, to be honest. I think it does co-op really well. It is really entertaining. I think it's kind of The game is just as easy either way, personally, or at least I'm balanced. I didn't really notice a difficulty difference in any way, so it's still really easy. But, yeah, having co-op there and being able to kind of work together on little plans and stuff like that, and not having to inventory manage all 4 characters and only having your 2. Yeah, it's been fun. Are there any projects I'm interested in doing in the future? I couldn't even begin to think of another project right now. For me, this is the project to end all project. Yeah, okay, no, there is one project that I would like to do. It's not an SCP. It's a 40K thing. I would like to do a whole series covering the Horus Heresy. I don't know how many parts it would be. I don't know how exactly detailed it would be. But I'm thinking at least like 8-10 parts. I have no idea when that would be. I'd like it to be once they like finish publishing all the books for the Horus Heresy, like up to like, you know, Horus's death and all that. The Siege of Terra all being done and everything. So then we have like the full modern details of like the ending. So, I don't know when that'll be, and it's very possible it never happens, but it's something I guess I would like to do at some point. Yeah, not a whole lot else to talk about. Just kind of... I'm excited, I guess, for people to see a lot of these videos for October. Because there are some really good SCPs on there. Definitely at least 5 or 6 that I would have been very happy to make just standalone videos on. And one of them, my favorite of all 30, or all 29, I guess, that I actually did. One of them is probably one of my favorite SCPs in general. Like, I would probably put it top 10. I won't say which one. I'll say eventually, but... yeah, it's a good one. It's a long one. It's like an hour and a half. I'll say that. Yeah, so I guess that's all weird. I mean, people probably don't want to just watch me mindlessly kill things in Destiny 2, so more Baldur's Gate 3 definitely on the way, single player and co-op, and more BattleTech. That's going pretty strong. I do now really have to record more for best games of all time. The next on the list that I have to record is Thief, the Dark Project, which I've heard many good things about over the years, but I've never played. So we shall see about that. And that's pretty much it. I think Battletech is going to go on for a while, to be honest. Because it's a decently lengthy campaign. And even if I do all side missions off camera now, it's like a 20 mission campaign. So, and they're getting to be kind of long missions. So it's like one per video. Thief is excellent. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know if there's like a remastered version or like a mod or something that I should put on to really make it the best version of it. I haven't really looked into it, but I definitely want to give it its fair shake. Fan-made patch that makes it playable on modern systems. Definitely look into it. Yeah, well, yeah, that's going to kind of be important, I think. Alright, well, that sounds good. That'll be coming pretty soon. You think the GOG version of the game comes with it? Not certain. Yeah, that's probably where I would get it. A lot of the games on the best of list bought through GOG. But alright, yeah, so that's on this channel, exploring series. You got the Dying of the Wolf in the red tape canon. Nothing too horrific this week there. And the work continues, so... This is a lot more fast-paced than the last time you played Destiny 2. Yeah, dude, it's fucking... it's pretty often white-knuckle kind of, like... It reminds me a lot of playing Doom 2016 and shit. It's an exciting game. Like, doing some of, like, the legendary difficulty dungeons with some friends, it was nuts. Great game. All right. Thank you all for joining and chatting. I appreciate it. But for now, my name is Mangg. This has been Hanging with Mangg, and I'll see you fine folks next week.